Today, we are opening up a personal time capsule, and trust me, it's a special one. We're going to dive into a day-by-day account of the 9 days leading up to a wedding. But this isn't just any wedding. It's set right in the middle of World War II. It's a story all about finding love and starting a life when the whole world is in conflict, and it all begins with a countdown.
So picture this. It's July 1942. The world is at war. But for two people, Betty Carringer and Fred Seaver, their entire world is about to change in a much different way. They're in San Diego, counting down the last 9 days until they say, "I do." And their story? Well, it gives us this incredible, intimate look at what it was like to build a life, a future, during one of the most chaotic times in history.
Okay, so you've got 9 days till your wedding. What's the number one thing on your to-do list? For them, it wasn't actually about the ceremony. Nope, it was about laying the foundation for the life that comes after. And that starts with finding a place to call home.
Fred finds then this perfect little spot, a brand new bungalow down in Chula Vista. Now, these places were popping up everywhere to house all the aircraft workers and Navy families. It had 2 bedrooms, beautiful hardwood floors, big windows, the whole 9 yards. And get this, the rent was $30 a month. I mean, just let that sink in for a second. That one little detail tells you so much about the economy and what was possible for a young couple back in 1942.
So they're standing in this empty house, their future home, and Fred says this to Betty. This one line, it's not just a sweet thing to say, it's basically the theme for this entire story. It's this beautiful countdown, not just to a wedding, but to the real beginning of their new life together.
All right, so the house is secured. The practical foundation is set. Now Betty turns to the emotional side of things. She goes to the 2 women who know her best for some much-needed advice, her grandmothers.
And the wisdom she gets is just perfect. On one hand, you have her paternal grandmother, Della, with this really practical, down-to-earth advice. Think of it as a partnership, you have to compromise, and make the choice to love each other every single day. Then on the other hand, her maternal grandmother, Georgiana, gives her the emotional core. You've already got the love and friendship, just build on that. It's this amazing balance of head and heart.
You know, a wedding isn't just about the couple. It's also about the community that's there to support them. And back in 1942, that support came through in some really interesting and very distinct traditions.
Check out the contrast here. For Betty, there's this big, elegant trousseau tea. 60 women show up to a backyard party and shower her with all these amazing gifts for their home. We're talking handmade quilts, family crystal, you name it. Fred's bachelor party, a little different. It's a much more low-key thing at a pool hall with sandwiches, cokes, and billiards. So yeah, definitely products of their time, but both events show a community just rallying around them, offering support in the ways they knew how.
And during that bachelor party, Betty's dad, Lyle, pulls Fred aside for a little chat, and he says this. It's just the perfect line, isn't it? It's funny, it's loving, but there's also this unmistakable seriousness behind it. It's a father basically saying, "You better take care of my daughter." You can just feel the love and the warning. Mostly.
The clock keeps ticking, and now we're just 3 days away. This is a huge moment. Fred's family is about to arrive after making an incredible journey all the way from the East Coast.
And we are not talking about a quick flight here. Fred's mom, Bessie, and his sister, Jerry, are on a train for 3 full days, all the way from Massachusetts. The trip itself just shows how monumental this occasion was. And you have to imagine what's going through Betty's mind. She's about to meet the women who raised the man she's about to marry. No pressure, right? So you can just feel Betty's nerves. But they're instantly wiped away when Fred's mom says this to her. I mean, wow. Bessie doesn't just offer a polite handshake. She offers this immediate, genuine warmth and acceptance. In one single sentence, 2 families really start to become one. Okay, we've arrived. The final countdown. We're in the last 24 hours. This is the very last day before their new life starts, and you can just feel the anticipation in the air.
On their last afternoon before the wedding, Fred takes Betty to their bungalow, and she walks in, and it's not empty anymore. He spent the whole week moving in their furniture, hanging pots and pans. He even framed a photo of them for the nightstand. He didn't want them to come back from their honeymoon to an empty house. He wanted them to come back to a home. What an incredible, thoughtful gesture.
As the day winds down, things get quiet, and Betty asks Fred this really simple, direct question. It's one of those small, intimate moments that ends up revealing so much.
And Fred's answer is, well, it's just perfect. He's totally honest. He says he's terrified, but And this is the important part, he makes it clear what he's scared of. It's not about marrying her. Not at all. He is 100% certain about that. He's just nervous about the ceremony, the performance, all the people watching. It's such a beautifully vulnerable and yet deeply reassuring thing to say.
And so, that's it. They part ways for the last time before the big day. Their final words to each other aren't some big dramatic declaration. It's just this sweet, simple, and unbelievably poignant exchange. My almost husband. My almost wife. They are right there, standing on the very edge of forever. And this goodbye just leaves us right there with them, feeling all the excitement and the wonder of what's about to happen.